Okay, hello everyone. Oh, you know what? Might actually be good to share that I'm streaming with people. It's definitely been a while since I've done this, and I feel like I say that almost every time I've done this. Yeah, maybe it might be a good idea to actually just do this more frequently so that I'm more used to it, right? um, so yeah, let me see. I will put this stuff in different chat things. Man, sometimes I kind of hate the way that Windows 10 does copy paste because there's like no reason for it to change the default behavior that everyone else is used to for years. um, so yeah, um, I'm having an annoyance with the like, oh, if you do Control C and then Control V, it doesn't always do what you think it's going to do, and instead it tries to put like weirdly, if you do that in Discord, it will put like a ping, like a PNG, as if it's a screenshot. It's definitely not a thing I was expecting. Let me see, where can I put this? Cool. Cool. All right, so this is the new place. As you can see, it is a mess behind me, and then this is maybe kind of obvious from here. That is my bedroom. Yeah, we are today. I'm going to actually upload a bunch of stuff to my computer from all my various memory cards that I keep forgetting to upload. So this one is done. And then I'm also going to put together my new keyboard. So I have been working with this like Logitech keyboard, as you can see. Before that, I actually had like a Microsoft split keyboard, and I kind of liked it. Actually, I liked that a lot. I had that for like a long time. But the spacebar is acting kind of weird, and I had like tried to clean stuff underneath, and when I did that, I think I broke one of the spacebar things, so it was like wobbly. So I started using this because I didn't know what keyboard I actually wanted after that. Yeah, now I've decided that I wanted to try a mechanical keyboard, but I don't always like all the regular kinds. So it took me quite a while to find a potential keyboard that was either split, kind of like my old Microsoft one, or maybe they're just separated. So now, after working from home for quite a long time, I have decided that I prefer doing I wanted a split keyboard, because one thing, since I've gotten this like fancy sit-stand desk, it's been kind of weird having this like massive desk or a massive keyboard, and then trying to do the like, the ergo format, where you keep your elbows at 90 degrees and then having the mouse. And I found that the number pad and the arrow keys basically just got in the way all the time. So it'd be kind of nice if I'm like not always depending on the. I may be peeking. I'm super sorry about that. And not always like trying to shift the keyboard out of the way. And I'm going to try to do a split keyboard so that if I'm not using it, say if I'm playing games, I can just like have the left side out and then not have the right side of the keyboard. My apologies also for having it cut off at my head. I don't have any of my support things here, so I am just like propping this on a box on top of my camera on box on top of a toolbox. So yeah, it's been a lot of moving stuff. Yeah. And moving another batch of files over. I can get rid of this one now. So if you've never seen an Redox or Redox keyboard, I got this from Falbatech. They are based in Poland. And basically, Redox or ZSA, they actually like open source the design, so you can actually go ahead and download yourself and make changes, or make your own. And one of the things about the Redox that I didn't really like was that the keyboard seemed really big. This guy at Falbatech, I think Guy, we'll just go they. They took the design and then tweaked the footprint so it's actually quite a bit smaller, and then called it a Redox or reduced Redox keyboard. So it came with a couple cables. This is a USB-A to USB-C. Came with this corded C to C cable. Actually, I think I requested that one. And then the big thing with mine is I actually requested wireless because I would eventually want to just like move the keyboard and stuff into a tray under my desk. It's got these things. I have no idea what this is, but I did keep in this pouch all the instructions and stuff, so hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. There's a little key or hex key, and then I have no idea what this is. All right, well, why don't I get the instructions and stuff ready. So here we go. Manufactured in Poland. And the actual instructions are in here. So it says, use the Allen key to loosen the leg fixing screw, then adjust keyboard layout to your preference. Let's screw everything down. Oh yeah, okay, so that would be for the tent kit. So I got a tent kit. Yeah, so the actual keyboard, oh yeah, and also, sorry, I'm still trying to figure out where to put my microphones and stuff on this desk. So because I didn't have my tripod or like my other stuff set up, and I'm putting this stuff in a box, the microphone's way off to the side, which I think I've not really liked. And now, because there's no other room on this huge desk, because of how I'm propping up the camera, the microphone like does this like weird thing. But yeah, so this is the right hand side of the Redox keyboard. Redox keyboard. And then this is the left. Falbatech, what they do is they can offer, you can buy, they do the PCB, you can get it from them, or you can do what I did, which is basically I just asked them to assemble everything minus the keys. So I don't have a soldering iron. I did not feel like spending a bunch of time or even just buying soldering iron stuff to put together my own keyboard. So I was totally fine with just paying them to do it for me. It is made out of bamboo. I thought I got the light stain, but now that I've seen the dark stain, I actually kind of like it. Maybe this isn't the dark, and the darker one is actually quite darker. There is also a steel plate on here, which I'm not sure why. It just seemed like it was like a nice premium edition that I just wanted. The tent kit, you can see these legs here, and then there's two more on the other side. You can tilt it so that like it's more ergonomic instead of typing on a flat surface. I'm pretty excited to try to put this thing together. I admittedly don't have to do much because the thing is already like soldered together and stuff. The reason why I did not get their keys is because I didn't really like them. I think they're like either blank or the kinds with just the print on top. And like I was kind of confused because these are supposed to have LEDs. So if if you have LEDs, I don't like it just glowing underneath. I would like them to appear backlit. So what I ended up doing, and these got here Friday, I ordered the actual keys from ZSA or the Redox people. And these are supposed to be really nice keys where they actually have some translucency. And this should allow the actual keys to like light up from underneath. So yeah, I'm going to try to open all the tape and stuff without blowing up the mic. I'm sorry. You know what? I have scissors, right? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. If anyone has any questions about like why I picked this keyboard, and feel free to ask, or if you have other suggestions, or maybe if you've built your own keyboard. I mean, how hard was it? Because maybe if I want to get another one, say like a 60% regular kind, then down the road I can just go get one. Although they're kind of expensive. Yeah, the other things I was considering were I forgot what company it was, but there was a company that like had some crazy sales, so you could get like Cherry MX Browns and something. It was like a 60%, but the reviews were kind of middling because I guess their quality control wasn't that great. But that company offered like it was like $100 for a mechanical keyboard, so like I don't know, I would try it. Okay, cool. So unwrapped the ZSA package. They gave it in a Moonlander box. Moonlander is their newer keyboard. Cool. So ZSA, a lot of styrofoam packing foam. Just put these in here. Ooh. Okay. Now that I'm pushing some of the foam away, I'm starting to see how they package things. Oh, cool. Okay. So they sell, when you buy the keyboards, the keys from them, they tell you that they give you some keys that don't have like, let me see if I can, there we go. They give you some keys that don't have like little nubs to indicate where they are, and they just include them in the package. So I guess they're just keeping that on the side. And then inside the box is this. So I got kind of excited because like you can actually see the outline of like the keyboard. So it says like left. And then, well, maybe that's better. So we'll see. I don't know if it's like left from behind or whatever. But at least there's a map. Because one of the things I realized before I hopped on stream was I don't remember where all the keys go. And I guess I'd have to go look at a map and figure out where everything's supposed to go exactly. So yeah, I will put this over here. Move my keyboard up, and then let's just cut this thing open, I guess. Let's see. I'm really nervous. I'm gonna like cut this tape open, then open the whole thing, and then just keys just go freaking flying everywhere. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen in like 2 seconds. Okay, tape is off with the trash. Okay, moment of truth. 1, 2. Oh, okay. All right. So I don't know if you saw. So it's like this. I thought it'd be on a hinge, and it's not. It's like, so you open it, and all the keys are mapped out for you. This does give me a little bit of, I can't just accordion it, because then all the keys would actually go everywhere. So I guess what I will do is I'll just open it one layer at a time, and then just kind of like that, and then flip the keys over so I can see where they go. So in this case, yeah, it'd be really great if I had a little tripod so you can see what I'm doing. Let me see. Don't want to drop the camera. Huh. Okay, so we've got this. We've got this. I could try to. I don't think those match, right? Because like this is the right side. My hair is in the way. Well, okay. The easy thing to see is. Oh, I get it. So because there's actual handedness or chirality, so it isn't quite like how I was thinking, where you just sandwich it over. I think you just flip the keys over. So in this case, like, where does everything go? These extra function keys, I think they just kind of go like this. Huh. Okay. Well, I think these modifier keys are always going to be obvious where they went anyway, so I'm just going to put those on. But yeah, so why is... I definitely have to look at a map. Okay, so it says right, and I was correct. This is on the wrong hand. So the thing that made it really obvious for me, well, the thing that gave me a little bit of red flags was I started flipping the keys over. So these modifiers, those are fine where they are because they're mirrored left and right. But when I picked up this bottom right key that was supposed to go here, or when I picked up this key cap, and that's supposedly supposed to go here, I noticed that it's a tilde, and every other place I've seen the tilde in single tick key, it's in the top left. So like I'm going to go look at a map for the Ergodox keyboard and see like, oh, is this even like, is this normal? Because I'm not used to that. And two, when I started flipping more keys over just to see what was underneath them. So like this key, right? This key on the far right side is a 1. So I was like, uh-oh. And then this key here is a 5. So this is making me more sure that it's actually supposed to be like this. So like the box as opened was like this, and I think I was supposed to basically take the left keyboard and put it here. So even though this thing says right, like I don't think that's correct. So yeah. So unless there's like some weird mirror feature that Ergodox people can use, I think these were not mapped entirely correctly. Yeah. So on their website, the single tick tilde is down here. And let's see, there's got to be a better picture of it. Yeah. So see if I can screen share. So yeah, so you can see, well, let's zoom in a little bit more. So you can see here, like, that is definitely in the bottom left, and then kind of makes sense where the number 1 is on the far left, just like it is normally. So yeah, we are going to first let's remove this. Actually, where did it move to the bottom? There we go. So we're gonna put this together how it's supposed to be. So I'm going to move the right-hand side over there because I don't need it right now. And then I'm going to start adding these onto here. So this would be here. Yeah, also the other giveaway for me was like when I flipped them over, I don't know if you can see. Well, this is how left and right arrow came in the box. So, yeah, when left and right are reversed, kind of figured out that there was a problem. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. So wow, these are very stiff, these gray keys. So on the Redox keyboard, let me see if I can load that up. So another difference, this is a Redox keyboard versus the Ergodox. So I don't know what these modifier keys are, and it seems like there's maybe a bit much. So I liked that there's a reduced key set. This person puts the, that's interesting. I wonder if I already made some mistakes, and that's okay. Let's see. Is there a official Redux keyboard mapping? Oh, interesting. Okay. So this is the, this looks like the Falbatech design because it looks like the kind of pictures that they usually take. So I think I did do some things incorrectly. All right, we're going to take these big honkin' keys off, these big gray modifier keys, and we will use them for something else later, maybe. So, let's see. I think what I'll do is actually, I'll just have both keys ready, or key sets ready. And I will use this as a guide. Yeah. Yeah. How is everyone else doing though? All right, trying to load the picture up. There we go. Okay, so obviously number keys and stuff should be real easy. So up top we got 6, 7. Oh, so cool stuff I listened to that I recommended people try or find. I listened to this podcast called Understood, and they basically like investigate like random trivia things that maybe have like a complicated sort of history. And one of the things they looked at in the episode I just listened to was why Boston's area code number. Interesting. These keys are a little too big, and that's going to be kind of a problem. So I might have to get another key set to supplement what I've got. Okay. So I'm just going to start flipping keys over. Yeah, so they were looking at a caller or listener had come in and said, why does Massachusetts have like, how are the orders determined for area codes? And apparently and I never thought about it, but these numbers were determined when rotary phones were a thing. So technically, the original design was to have like frequently dialed numbers or area codes like be low numbers, because like the dial has to go all the way around each time. And someone asked, if that was the design intent, then why does Boston have 617? And Western Massachusetts, where I used to live, that has 413. And like, I think similarly, Massachusetts and the Massachusetts metro area has a 978 area code. So like, I think that's technically New Hampshire, but like, that's interesting that these frequently dialed places would have such high numbers. So the episode is dedicated to like, we're just going to do like try to do a fact-finding mission to figure out like, why is it like this? Because honestly, that is pretty weird, right? Unfortunately, I started taking a shower and I couldn't hear the entire episode, but I highly recommend people check it out because it's like, I don't know, I think it's like a really cool random factoid, and like, I think it might not actually be like fully documented as to reasons why they did that. So I don't know, I just think it's fascinating. So yeah, okay. Now, I guess we're kind of cooking with gas. So I'm going to do the real easy keys. QWERTY. If you want something other than QWERTY, don't at me. But I would like to hear, like, why would you use a keyboard layout that isn't QWERTY? I am sure that there is a good reason, and I'm curious to hear why. So G goes under T. Alternatively, I could, like, for the letter keys, I'm realizing, like, why don't I just look at my own stupid keyboard? It's, like, right here. But these function keys, man, it is weird. I guess these gray keys are, like, 2.5 the width of their normal keys. And then these modifier keys are, like, 1.5 or something, and maybe the Redox keys on the side, they turn them into like 1.15 or something. I don't know, but like, it's not fitting, so I have to go get some more keys. So yeah, that's cool. That means I can pick different color combinations, so that's exciting. Come on, X key. Hello and welcome. I'm putting together a Redox keyboard, so if you have questions about what I'm doing, feel free to ask in chat. If you have experience with mechanical keyboards, I would also like to hear, because I apparently am now in the market for more keys. So yeah, okay. So we have got, actually, so one of the limitations with this, the keyboard, or the keys as given by ZSA or the Redox people, so even though these are translucent, and I cannot wait to see the LEDs like light through, pretty sure I got LEDs underneath. I think it would look cooler to have different colors for the modifier keys. So, every cloud, silver lining, I get to make my own custom color combination, I guess. So yeah, what should I get for extra colors for this? Like white keys, black, the dark bamboo. I was thinking maybe, I honestly kind of like this gray. So if they have it in this size, maybe I'll start looking at getting keys that match the correct size. But like a little splash of color would also be pretty cool, I think. Like this Ergodox example, move it up front. Like they have this dark for the modifiers, and then they also have like a red for the escape key. I don't know if I would like just one single red key, but having something, maybe matching like a yellow or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, okay. So time to put the other easy keys on. Y, U. I do like how it feels. Let's see. And I'm excited. So I'm going to change this to like having it have that like tactility as opposed to like I like this Logitech keyboard. It doesn't feel as nice as my old Microsoft one. I kind of wonder if like even these membrane keyboards have just gotten like a little cheaper feeling over time. But it's like a little pillowy. It's definitely nicer to type on than my laptop keyboards. But I wanted something a little bit more like response when I was typing. So I'm pretty excited to have this like Cherry MX set. These are Cherry MX Browns because I have never had a mechanical keyboard before. And it sounded like these were the defaults for people who've never had them before. I didn't want something too loud because I thought it would be, hold on, autofocus. I thought it would be, if I end up going back to the office and stuff, I would want something that like was a little bit more tolerable in crowds. Or at like a cubicle farm or whatever, because I think I tried blues or something in a store, and I was like, wow, these are clacky. So yeah, I didn't want to go with those. Okay, cool. So we've got... All right, got to pry. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. Pry these off, so that's right key. Right arrow and left arrow. Okay. Where do these go? Brackets. Interesting. The Redox keyboard doesn't have brackets on it. Huh. Okay. I guess that means I can put them wherever I want. And on the left keyboard they go. Okay, cool. So that gives me kind kind of a bunch of extra keys that I don't know what to do with right now. So this is where we're at. Get the microphone out of the way. Cover my face so there we go. Yeah, face tracking. So yeah, this is where we're at. I'm not entirely sure what to do with the modifier keys because so those would be the empty ones that you currently see. Yeah. On the Ergodox or Redox example, there's like function, control, but this means that I would also have to get new keys because as you can kind of see, if I try to put the default Redox large key or medium key here, it just like doesn't fit. Yeah, so I mean they kind of work here, which I think is actually what is on the Redox example. So that'd be kind of nice, but then I might as well consider getting like a different color or something. Yeah. Can I even do this? No, that's too big. So yeah, these like triple spanners I can't use at all. And then these are really only useful like right here. And I think that's what's being used here as well. So if I have like, oof, there we go. Yeah, so like that works, but I might as well not make these white because they're not really letter keys. They're something else. Oh man. Okay, these aren't see-through. If I get another set, okay. Well, that's fine. Maybe I'll pop these on for now and just kind of see how I feel about them. And then maybe I can figure out what exactly to do with or what color combination to get later. Let's see. I think that should be in the other direction. Ooh. Yeah, I can't tell if like, so let me cover up my face, see if it will focus. These keys have a slight angle to them. And I think, and obviously it's supposed to make them like easier to type with, but I'm not sure if they should be, the trapezoid should go facing in or facing out, because when they face in, I guess it makes sense, but also they tilt away a little bit. So it would make you reach a little bit more. So I think I'm going to flip these. Yeah. Cool. And I didn't notice until I tried to put it on this one, because I was like, well, if the angle faces away, I actually have to reach further to hit it technically. So yeah. Cool. Okay, so another slight problem. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, I have to reseat this key, or the switch. Okay, phew. Oh man, this face tracking. I think maybe because my head is like getting cut off by the top, and then also the microphone getting in the way. These like 1.5 or 1.25s, they can't be next to each other because they overlap. So those will have to be a separate key as well. Yeah, so I can have, I'm not even sure how Redox, it looks like they are able to have them next to each other, but I'm definitely getting like pretty significant overlap and scraping. So it would have to be a very different key. Yeah. Do they work here? No, they don't. They don't work on the accent side at all. Whoops. I was trying to do this on the side, but they overlap vertically. And then I tried to do this, and they overlap horizontally, as you can see. So that's basically all I can do with these keys for now. Cool. Well, you live and you learn. So I'll have to figure out what to do with those, and I guess I can make like that. Another thing I can try to figure out is whether or not I want a slightly bigger key there, here, or if I'm okay with having that. And I definitely want little keys in here, even if I don't know what color I want them. It feels nice. Okay, I'm going to try to organize these just a little bit. I'm not sure what actual value I get from doing that, but whatever. It helps me feel good. Yeah, so I don't know what to do with these 4 modifier keys. And so basically, the keys I've got left over are on one side this, and then on another side, these. And then, of course, I've got the, like, nubless keys, and then one blank one for some reason. Yeah. Well, that is where we're at for now. Just stack these up. Cool. Cool. All right, so the first run, installed these 3-volt batteries. Is there an easier way to do this? Battery in. Then I'll pick that up later. All right, another 3-volt battery going in. Cool. All right, connect the receiver to the computer with the USB cable. Oh, right. So this is the receiver, right? But I actually got two because I knew I wanted to hook it up to my desktop, and then I also wanted to just hook it up to my laptop. But I didn't want to like keep unplugging this, bringing it around, etc., etc. So cool, that makes sense. I don't know what these 4 pins are. Cover my face. Maybe we'll just focus on this thing. There's 4 pins there, and there's also 4 pins on the bottom of here. They actually. They don't touch the table. I thought they would touch. That would have been a little alarming. Then how do I connect these 2 things? Oh, it's on right now. Okay. I thought I was supposed to connect the 2 halves together. They do on the wired one, but I guess you don't have to do that for this one. So let's see, we've got a USB A to C. Plug this in here, and then I'm going to plug this into the back of the desktop. Okay, I just got a bunch of notification shades saying, all right, sorry for all the mic movement noise. I got a bunch of notification shades saying that something was plugged in, so hopefully it's working. All right, to program the keyboard, go to their website. So it'd be remember that the keyboard will not turn off automatically, if that makes sense. I just unmuted Spotify just in time for an ad. Cool. All right, so this is pretty cool. I am at the website put on the form, and it's like, oh, you just go here, and there's a JSON file that you can modify. So I don't know. I think this is pretty cool. It looks like there's just like different ways to do things. Uh-oh, what did I do? I'm gonna load the default. Yeah, okay. I don't, why is this? This should definitely be a Z. Please don't be left control. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. I think I can figure this out. Can I test the keyboard? Yes, dude. Okay, so it works. Oh, that's the default? Okay, so wow, I don't want that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to change those. So I don't know if you can tell. What I'm doing is, let me see if I can. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that was an accident. So I am tapping right bracket, and I don't even know what it's actually selecting right now. I think it's, yeah, so it's doing multiply, which I guess, oh, actually, now that I think about it, that was a key provided by Redox on their example. So, like, that's not correct. So it's minus and star. So now I wonder, where's this tilde key that I put down? I guess I can remap these, but yeah. Oh, so that's add. Okay. Okay. And then this turned out to be, I think, nothing. Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't look like anything. Okay. Yeah. So this will be cool. Wait, that didn't do anything at all. But this other stuff kind of worked. Okay, so they want tilde where tilde normally is. Tab. Escape down here. Are you mad? Left shift. Oh, and of course, like, sticky keys is asking if it wants to use that. Ooh, okay, that's a Windows key. And that, okay. All right. I will figure this stuff out later, and then it's like kind of highly dependent on me trying to figure out what I want these keys to do. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited. It feels really nice to type on, so that's a definite plus. And it also seems like the keys I normally use to type with, like, those are totally ready to go. So I'm like pretty good. Man, why would you have escape right there, right where caps lock is supposed to be? I feel like I'm maybe missing a key because, like, I don't have. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this out. So this key, quotation, I think is, like, not on the Redox keyboard example. And when I was just, like, blindly following it, yeah, it's not there. So they replaced it with the modifier key. And I think this is going to be one of the hard parts with, like, the reduced footprint from Redox. Means I have to figure out, I have to ask myself what maybe possibly rarely used keys. Like, the quotation on like, I use it when I'm doing Python stuff, but, like, I wouldn't say that's, like, worth having as a way over on the side as a modifier key. Oh man. Whew, got some difficult questions coming up. Huh. All right. Well, I guess this is where the, like, firmware formatting fun begins, I guess. Yeah. So, I think that's probably actually good for a stream for right now. The rest of this, like, I'll just figure out by myself. If people have inputs, you can come in and let me know. Yeah. Man, this is especially complicated because I got to figure out how I want these keys, how I want the physical keys to be. But at least I seem to be ready to play games, which is the important thing, right? So yeah. Other than that, oh, I need to transfer more pictures over. How can I? Oh, let me see. I should definitely. So there's an FAQ on, like, how can I change the lighting mode? please hold up and E for on off. I don't think that's... It says hold up and E to turn on the lighting, and I don't think it's doing that. I wonder if I stupidly did not buy the one with RGBs, but I'm pretty sure it did. Okay. Well, since I'm gonna have to like log in and stuff to check this stuff out, I'm going to finish my coffee and then probably end my stream. Oh yeah, coffee today is just got a new grinder for here. It is the ubiquitous what's it called? Bratza Encore. The coffee is I think Guatemala. No, it's Brazil, from a local shop. Academic coffee, and then obviously I made it in a Chemex. Yeah, and fancy ass Chemex mug. So, yep, time for me to figure this stuff out, and then I will see y'all later. Hopefully we'll do another coding stream or something soon. All right, talk to you later.